previous lesson, I walked you through how to create user interface using C#. But you may have a question of how do I know what to set the different properties to? So in other words, I have colors.dark orange and layout options.center for horizontal options. How do I know what to set that to? So I created another little label here, and my recommendation is use the IntelliSense. So we would probably naturally say for this label, horizontal options equals center, and that doesn't work. I get a little red squiggly. If I point to it, it tells me that we cannot implicitly convert type string to Microsoft MAUI.controls.layout options. And that's a pretty good clue that I need to change this layout options, and then I'll press period, get the dot notation, and here are options I have for layout options: start, center, fill, and end. So I can simply choose center. And now the squiggly goes away, and that is acceptable. It's the same thing on the vertical options. Again, it's saying it can't convert to the Microsoft.MAUI.controls.layout options. So I'm going to highlight through this and start to type layout options. In the IntelliSense, notice I get layout options, but I also get layout options.center, .end, .fill, .start, and I can do this all in one fell swoop. For the horizontal text alignment, point to that, and I'm told it doesn't convert to Microsoft.MAUI.text alignment. So once again here, let's start to type text alignment, and again I get .start, .center, .end. I'm just going to choose .center. Now the margin's a little more tricky, and it says here that can't convert the string to a Microsoft MAUI.thickness. Okay, so let's add thickness, and we'll put this in parentheses. So when I point to it, it says that this is using double values, so it doesn't need to be a string. So I'm going to get rid of the quotations. I'm still having problems with thickness, and it says non-invocable member thickness cannot be used like a method. I'm using it like a method with the parentheses, and then I notice here that there's some documentation for thickness. I'm just going to click on that, and I'm looking at the underlying code for thickness, and I notice that this is actually a constructor. Public struct thickness. So I need to make this a constructor. So I'm going to go back to my C#, and all I need to do is say, let's make this a new thickness object, and that solves my problem. So that's my tip for today. Use the IntelliSense to help you write your C# code when you're trying to convert from what would be in XAML to how it needs to be in C#. If you just jumped into this video, you can see all the videos from the .NET MAUI Practicum playlist by clicking on the image in the lower right. And if you'd like to be alerted to future videos I create, you can click my picture in the top right to subscribe to the channel.